from the dead. Hey guys, what's up? It's Haley and you guys are watching Thursday. And I just realized that this seems really tall and I'm really short. That looks better. I'm really short. So guess what? I'm back from English class again. And it's a Thursday and my shit just hit the tripod again. For the second time. So I'm sorry this video is so late. I'm sorry I didn't upload last week. But I'm uploading this week and it's amazing and everyone's so happy. I know, right? I honestly feel like I was so excited to do this channel at first and I was like, I'm gonna keep up with it, I'm gonna work, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna be YouTube famous. It's so hard sometimes, but it's anyways, so yeah. This week on 7 Wonders is not a choice week. It is favorites week and I know Tia talked about her favorite ships and you know all that stuff, all that good stuff. And so I just wanted to talk to you guys and tell you guys that for my favorites week I'm going to be doing music related stuff and basically the top 5 people that I've been listening to lately, so this could be kind of boring. But so I'm also going to be making a playlist of all the music that I've lately been listening to and really been falling in love with, and I'll link that down below. It's my Spotify if you guys want to go follow it and see what I listen to. I also have to close every night at work and my managers all let me after we close they let us listen to music, so I'm always listening to music. And I just started driving, so I'm always listening to some kind of music, and I just figured it'd be kind of interesting because music and photography and just being really random is what I wanted to do when I started this channel and started working with the 7 Wonders or 6 Wonders. So here are my top 5 favorite artists /songs /albums that I've lived. Number 1 would be Panic! At the Disco. I used to be really obsessed with them in like 9th grade. And then I stopped listening to them for 10th grade, and then Death of Ashley came out, and then I kind of picked back up, but I was like, And then, I don't know, recently I've just been really into, not even the new stuff, just like a lot of the old classic kind of stuff. There's like acoustic performances from like 2010 on like YouTube from like Brendan Urie. I've been really into all that stuff, so it's pretty weird. Me and my sister Sierra, which does Sundays, we were actually listening to the radio and they announced like a Panic! At the Disco tour, and it's tomorrow, or there's tickets go on sale tomorrow, so Haley will be buying those tickets. Yeah, I love Brendan Urie. I don't really know what else to say. Number 2 is kind of obvious. I'm actually in between right now. I'm in between Pierce the Veil and Paris. I'm actually really obsessed with both of them. I went to the Pierce the Veil Misadventure store, which was, well, I was going to say amazing, but it was also very traumatic, so I don't really know what to say, but it was amazing. And I've also been kind of lately obsessed with Paris, but I've been switching on and off between Pierce the Veil and Paris, so I'm really not Number sure. 3 would be Of Mice and Men. I am so obsessed with them lately. Honestly, they came out with a new album called Cold World. It is amazing. I would not recommend it if you don't like hardcore screaming, but if you like bands like Beartooth and Of Mice and Men and stuff like that, it's honestly like their new album reminds me of like Black Veil Brides. It sounds like it, and I don't know why. And usually I don't like Black Veil Brides, but I mean, like, if Black Veil Brides looked like that and sounded like that, it has the Black Veil Brides twist into it, which is kind of interesting, and I kind of like it, and I don't know why. But it also has a lot of an Issues mix in there, which I love Issues. I'm obsessed with the band Issues, so definitely Of Mice and Men. And yeah, my little Ash Bay. So 4, but number 4, lately since I've been driving, there's a radio station called 103.9, and I am highly in love with this guy at work, and he's of a color. What? He listens to like R&B stuff and like No Type, that kind of, I feel so stupid talking about this because like I don't really know what it's called, but like all like the hip hop and like the Drake and stuff like that. And there's a station called 103, or it's like 103.9 in Vegas. If you're there, it's pretty cool. They play decent music. I kind of just like it. I don't know why, what's wrong with me, but like as I said before, I close at work, so I come home at like 11, 12 o'clock at night, and that's when they like honestly play all this stuff that he listens to. So I literally only listen to it because it reminds me of him and I'm highly in love with him. not in love, but you get my dramatics, please. Thank you. Fifth and final would be something that Sierra is highly. So of course I mentioned that I drive now, and I actually right now I do not have a car, so I either drive my mom's car or I share little Stevie the Scion, which is what Sierra has. And every time I go in there after she's been driving it, it's always on the CD. And her friend Desiree got her a 21 Pilots CD, and anyways, so her friend got her a 21 Pilots CD, so every time I get in her car, I start her car, I take her stupid steering wheel cover off, I throw it in the back seat, and I'm blasted with 21 Pilots. So I used to be really obsessed with them in 10th grade, and then I kind of degraded a little bit more, and then Sierra started getting obsessed with them, so I was like, okay, well now I have to like bring back the hardcore 21 Pilots like loving again. But I don't know, they're kind of just a mutual feeling for me right now. I'd love to see them in concert, but like I feel like Sierra values them more than I do right now. Like I love them, but I don't know, like I love Pierce the Veil a little bit more. Sorry, Sierra. And I also want to tie in top with All Time Low, because All Time Low is kind of just a general liking for me. I mean, like, All Time Low, not as a whole, maybe excluding Jack Barricat a little bit, just because, like, Jack, I love you, but, like, you're gonna need to stop hiding from me and Sierra when you come to Vegas, because, like, you're kind of pissing me off a little bit. Anyways, that's a different story. Actually, I may make that a story time. That's a good idea. Anyways, so yeah, that was all my music favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed. I try to make this as short and sweet as possible. As I told you guys before, I will make a playlist, or I'm in the process of making a Spotify playlist of all the stuff I've been listening to, so I will link that down below. You guys can go follow me on Spotify, and yeah, I will see you guys later. I love you guys so much. Like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you've been obsessed with in music recently, and stay wondering. Bye!